swap, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gators will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
No surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
Turns it on at midfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The Gators offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the top.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Wide open downfield. Out across the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires left. A strike downfield. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him the 1st down. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, South Carolina. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it up the 30 and still running. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot, and that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The give to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Gators want to move quickly. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds a man on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Little. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Just hammering with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 7 over LSU. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Off-play action. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. On the move, it's Connors. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Oh, that's really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Graves. all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it at the 20.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator! They'll try to add another to their lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB, and his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got an open man. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's first and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. He missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 8 over Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quickly out to the tight end. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Wants to fire on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the fullback. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give them the football.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Gators can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. The give to the big fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throwing.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Dead center perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Florida! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Graves. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Turns it loose. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. He's got it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Connors. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. The give to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Gets it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big time play, big time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
South Carolina, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll try to take it back.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Fullback's got it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The give to the fullback. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Give to the big fullback. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds the tight end. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. That last completion sets him up on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Going to look downfield again. Here's the pressure. And to get rid of it quickly. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snags it inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. The big fullback's got it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now on second down. looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's caught inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Give to the fullback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fired in there, but incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Gators are on the move. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He'll toss it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got a man in the middle. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise that the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Handoff to the fullback. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the 1st down. The give to the fullback. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Run it with the fullback. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Sticks it in his belly. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Going right to work up top. He'll loft one deep down the side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Brings it inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Punt is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play to pad the stats. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He's taking the shot. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David